Yes.
Oh. Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. Live with Joshua. Coming to you from our undisclosed location.
Home, front porch.
Yeah, but they don't know where we live, it's undisclosed. I'm just gonna wait a few moments for some folks to join on. Where's my logo?
I don't know. It ran away. Didn't you know that?
You had a whip hell of a time with that logo.
Didn't you know it ran away?
Not to mention you never. Good afternoon, GB.
Hi, Layla. Hi, GB.
Hope you guys are doing well.
Well, let's go into my little thing from yesterday. Woke up yesterday morning with 5-pound weight gain. Called my doctor's office. Feeling better. I'm going to go into what happened. Told me to take a particular medication that would enhance the water pills. Did that, waited 30 minutes, took my Bumex. They then ordered me a Bumex drip at the hospital. I already know from when I've had this particular medicine before I take my Bumex that it drops my potassium. So I went in, had the Bumex drip. They checked my potassium levels when I first got there at the infusion center, and they were 3.2, which is a little low, not bad. Well, I get done with the infusion center and we start heading home. Get 5 miles up the road and my doctor's office calls. You need to go back to the ER. The infusion center can't do the amount of bags of potassium that you need there, so they need you to go to the ER and get evaluated. I'm like, okay. By the time I got back to the ER, which was not very long after, and they got blood drawn, which was within 3 hours, my potassium had dropped to 2.7. So basically I didn't get out of the hospital this morning till 7 o'clock because they were giving me bag after bag.
Oh, well, you were there
bag.
You were there about 4:30 yesterday.
We were there by 4:30 yesterday afternoon. Bag after bag, back to back. They ain't having rooms upstairs, or so they said, but you know, who knows.
Well, there was another girl in the hallway, so they might have been on to something.
So I came home, took my bedtime medicine and went to sleep. I didn't get up till like 1 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm not showing anybody online.
Showing 19.
I'm showing 0. Looking in for 19. No, showing 19, we're showing 0. If you haven't already done so, be
Good
sure
morning,
to
Jen.
subscribe. Go out, hit the thumbs up button, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Share it out. If you'd like to donate to the stream, where the hell is Nightbot? Nightbot, get up! We have Give, Send, Go. I finished
There he
setting that
is.
up yesterday.
You woke him up. You had to yell at him.
We have PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and Give, Send, Go. I finished setting that one up yesterday. Nightbot was taking a nap, GB. I think he needs some coffee.
He might be too busy in other people's chats. I don't know who all's on.
Still trying to figure out about the iPad situation. I've got to get a hold to the insurance company. If they don't want to come about and fix it, it's going to cost a lot more money.
It's in his name, so he has to call, not me. and I'm not going to.
If the insurance company doesn't fix it, it's going to cost between $350 and $450 to fix it. And we're still paying on it. We haven't had it 6 months. We have a 2-year, I think, roughly payments on it. So we've got to get it fixed. If anybody would like to help with that, Give, Send, Go, and Cash App are the best options for that. We're hoping that the insurance company will tell us how to come and getting it fixed for a fourth of the cost, but I've got to call them. I'm just waiting until I get a few more funds kind of built back up before we do.
Hey, Lucky, how are you?
We had them, and then we had to use something of it when she was in the hospital for food and gas, so we got to get a few more dollars.
Warranty.
built up.
You have a warranty because it's a year out. That's why I tried to tell you. They probably wouldn't cover it because you have a year warranty on it.
Well, yeah, we inherited 6 months. That's the problem.
Who is this person?
He's fixing a U-turn. I think. Or maybe not. Is he fucking lost?
Oh, he's bringing food.
Probably.
Possibly, Jen. That's probably why.
Did Nathan order food? Or was he just watching because it's a strange car? Oh, he just watching because it's a strange. Oh, Instacart. Paper towels and stuff. Instacart. Oh, he's got an Instacart order. I thought it was food too. Yeah, warranty on it.
Hi, everyone. Third. How are you?
Looks like it. There's a warranty on it, Jen. I haven't had it for 6 months. I just don't know how to go about doing it. When she filed the insurance claim itself, it was refused. I don't know what my next step should be. Hey, Third. Way to go doxing yourself yesterday. Don't worry. I didn't see the picture. I just saw your status after the fact about the fact that you did it.
What?
Third doxed herself yesterday.
How?
I don't know. I missed it. She had a post on her after the fact about that she did it, but was hoping she deleted it in time.
Third, I think that was you that sent me a friend request, and I did accept it. Third, I was in the ER overnight last night. Came home this morning because my wonderful congestive heart failure doctor had me take medication that was supposed to help enhance the fluid pills. Took my fluid pills, then they had me go in and do an infusion of BMX. So guess what happened? My potassium dropped from 3.2 to 2.7 in 3 hours.
Did anybody watch Taco Joe or Wizzy last night? There was both of them had a good stream going.
It's okay. I had just gained 5 pounds between Tuesday and yesterday. And so they were trying to get some of the fluid off, but they know that it's a fine balance with me.
If she would have looked at it, she would have known it was you, because it says in your about section that you're a third of its kind.
I accepted it. I went through and looked. But
if you really looked at it, it said third of its kind in the about section.
Hoping good news today about another place. Don't really want to go into that. And please do not ask for address if there is one, because you will not be told on this stream.
Then how am I going to know where I'm going?
We will get it on Discord from the ones that know.
But I want to go hang out. But if they're not going to show us on the stream, I guess I got to go to somebody else's room.
Our mods will tell us on Discord.
I don't know. They might be stricklers.
Or B will tell me, one of the two. Oh yeah, God bless, yeah.
Like I was saying, has anybody else been watching any
She just said that too much drama on Lizzie.
Oh. I don't know. I've been enjoying some of his shows the last couple of days, honestly. But I've also been having fun
But
watching...
he's also letting them hang themselves, too.
I've also been having a lot of fun watching Taco Joe chase calls.
You're heading for grounding.
Uh-oh.
If you're wondering why he's not at dialysis today, he's going in the morning at 7:10. He's got to be there at 7 o'clock. Or 6:50.
Gotta be up at 6:40.
6:40. Whatever time you got to be there. So
Really?
he's making up for today tomorrow. So he's not actually missing a day.
Nope, not actually missing. I'm gonna go in the morning.
He's going to go in the morning. He's not missing one. Yeah, early day tomorrow, yeah.
Real early days. I don't know. Yards keep getting put off like this. We're gonna be screwed. That one on east side was supposed to be done like this week.
Yeah, it's going to be next week.
That's what I'm saying, George. If we're getting done twice a month, we're getting done once a month now. Every 3 weeks instead of every 2 weeks.
Well, honey, it's the inflation that's going on.
I know. And it's killing me. That's why I can't afford to get my iPad fixed. I'm not going up on my prices, but yet I'm doing less work. I'm getting a lot less work, and I'm doing it too cheap.
I saw a
as it
little
is.
bit of it where he was, but I also saw where he was also defending 1776 a little bit too.
I don't know. Agnes had a really good interview last night on Wizzy.
I don't get to watch as much as Josh does.
I know Agnes called in to Wizzy's panel last night. She did a really good interview. Too bad we couldn't just do a clip of that and just do a clip. Or her to go back and clip it so you ain't got to watch the whole thing. What do you mean you don't get to watch as much as me? You act like that's all I do is watch.
That's all you do. I watched the night Santa called in. I watched night before last and last night.
I still
a little bit.
haven't gone back to find Dom's interview with Wizzy yet.
I agree, Third. I mean, God bless. I do agree that she did. And I told Josh that last night. I saw some of that. God bless.
I missed that one. I just can't watch but so many at a time.
Well, you need like four things setting up.
Well, one of the 4 things is broke. My phone, your tablet, my iPad. We have 4 things.
We do. No, we got TV.
But you're going to have a device to put it to the TV. My phone, your tablet, a broken iPad. That'd be weird enough for. I'm going to get another iPad for when we set up our studio and stream from.
Santa came over to Oreo's room last night there and was talking about a whole bunch of stuff.
I missed it. I missed it too because I was too busy watching Wizzy and Taco Joe. There's just not enough devices.
Oh, I wanted to leave at like 1 o'clock this morning because I felt like they were torturing me. Hello, Julie. Yeah, Third.
What do you mean you got annoyed, Jen?
I get annoyed with him sometimes. I want to yell at him sometimes too. I didn't get to see that, God bless. I'll have to go back and watch.
Linda, I think you just needed some coolant for the fire truck.
I'm not sure. I mean, we just saw where they needed coolant. Me too, third. I'm gonna have to go watch it now.
Hey guys, the gifts that go come in is the only $1 on an automatic timer for Nightbot. I gotta go look.
That's good. God bless.
I gotta go look at my time intervals and see where I can put it.
What?
The automatic command for gifts and go.
Yeah.
That's the only one I don't have on automatic. Cause I gotta go find the time terminal to put it on.
Did you put that up there now?
Yeah, I manually put it in. I just typed in the command and Nightbot threw it up there. It's just not on a timer. The gift thing goes not on automatic yet.
You're welcome, third. She said thank you for something.
Mm-hmm. Broken water hose for the fire truck.
Mm-hmm. At least I didn't have to stay in the hospital. Because I really wanted to come home at 1 o'clock because I felt like they were torturing me with not diluting the potassium like they should have. I did too, third. You're bright and I'm not, so I'm going here to see if I can. Well, I am bright all the way up, so.
Who in the world watches Star Trek?
I like Star Trek. My dad used to watch it all the time. Coffee? Or is that Rockstar?
What's coffee?
You want some coffee, honey?
I don't want coffee. I was even getting the point of Rockstar.
Look how many hours we have.
Well, they ain't been alive in 2 days, so not enough.
We can check after. My dad used to watch it like all the time, so
Wonder who forgot to lock the gate, GB? Who could that have been?
what gate?
Peter's house.
It's not up here yet. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Hi, Peggy.
Who could have forgot to lock that gate?
Third, how many pots of coffee have you had?
Third. GB's on.
I mean, GB.
Oh wow, 3,635 of the 4,000. So just over 3,000.
300. You mean 365, not 3,000?
Whatever. Leave me alone. You can get it.
Highway, this livestock guardian dog. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. She's going to make a pot now.
Only had 2 mugs full.
It's not fair. You can see before I don't drink it.
Well, I had my rocks on the way home from the hospital this morning, so I'm not drinking one right now.
What is she saying getting close?
Huh?
Jim, what do you mean getting close?
What I was, to the hours.
Oh, yeah, we are getting really close.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do the end of this month. If we're going to DC for the Chin for DC, or if we're going to go to the thing down past Blacksburg. Guess it just depends on if we have the money for either one. I mean,
Yep, getting really close. And if y'all can believe it, we started this a little over 3 months ago.
there's two different movement type things going on. The end of this month is actually going to be in every state pretty much from September 28th to October 2nd. But there's one in DC there's one in a lot of states, but there's also one in the southern part of Virginia. We're not really sure which one we want to try to go to. Finances permitting, job-wise, they're about the same distance. DC or the other one. But now I want to try to cover one of them.
I do too, Julie. I'd love to go
For what?
day 6. Vigil. I was on Facebook earlier and freaking FBI had looking for somebody else a year and a half later. Said he assaulted a police officer.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Who knows? That's becoming a circus too. Just like the
FBI is a branch off of the Democrats. They're doing their bidding.
That's becoming a circus just like the pedophile crap. Whatever brings content, I guess. Content.
Yes, they are, Peggy. I totally agree. Especially after Monday. That Officer Lancaster.
What happened Monday?
One of the prisoners was up trying to get his medicine.
Oh, that's when he was the lockdowns and the mace and all the attacks and everything.
Yep.
Give me when the insurrectionists went wild.
They didn't go wild till after they maced the guy that was trying to get his medicine.
When all hell broke loose.
Josh, will you leave? They're not insurrectionists, and you know that.
What's everybody doing for dinner?
See how he wants to change the subject. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. I haven't laid anything out because we didn't get home till early this morning. We went to bed. No burger and fries. Do you not understand? I need chicken. I need stuff like that, mister. Not just burgers and fries.
Oh.
I agree, Peggy. Why didn't she send no ice cream either? If I couldn't get something for breakfast this morning on the way home, then no burger, fry, or ice cream for you either. And I'll tell him.
Uh-oh.
Where are they moving them to, Lucky? I told y'all think we might live think we might live in the country at nighttime, but during the daytime you can hear the city. And that's probably just across the city.
It ain't Porch.
Oh, goodness gracious. Chick-fil-A does sound good, but Josh fusses because they're not open on Sundays, even though he don't work on Sundays anymore. But right now we don't have the money. You want to complain about not having the money to fix your iPad, and you're wanting to go out to eat?
Good point.
This boy, I'm telling y'all. French toast sounds good. Only a lot of sweets. What is that? Beer, milk, cookies, donut, chocolate, hot dog, cake, pretzel,
A sandwich?
a sandwich, eggs and bacon. Is that what you want for dinner, Josh? That is like... Might be able to go get you a $1 pack of hot dogs, and we can have hot dogs for dinner.
Junk food junkie. Well, I did have a milkshake with candy bar in there, didn't I? Did I miss my milkshake?
He is a junk food junkie. God bless. I like breakfast for dinner. I like eggs and bacon, or eggs and sausage, and biscuits for breakfast. Lucky he probably hasn't ate since we got up this morning.
Well, I'm horrible about eating like I'm supposed to.
Agreed, Jen. And he takes his habits, and then, you know, he does most of the cooking because we have a balance here. You know, he cooks, you know, and I do other things around here.
Other things around here normally includes business, but she hasn't called about getting my iPad fixed. So she's failing her balance
So
part.
he forgets that I need to eat 3 times a day, some days.
She's neglecting me on her balance part of taking care of business and not calling the insurance company about the iPad. That is part of the balance. If I do the kitchen and the yard work and she does business.
What happened to Barbara? The one lady that used to help us get stuff.
I don't know. Because she sent a couple of gifts and go. She ordered 2 Amazon lists. And I haven't seen her in a while. Anywhere.
I hope not either, Jen.
I mean, for a while she was at least
I hope they
commenting.
get home soon.
And she was commenting on our post that she watched it after we went offline, but I don't even see any comments from her. And I don't remember her last name to ask if viewers if they're seeing any chats. And I have no
Lucky,
idea what it was.
we're basically in town. It's getting...
It's fixing to rain again.
No,
It's getting breezy.
this is the... See, that was back there. It didn't rain, and now it's over there.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Well, I think it's fixing to rain again.
Why don't you go get the mower and start mowing at least the backyard?
Because I'm on live.
I can be on live while you go do that. Let's see. We have 55 people.
There won't be.
Watch, if I walk off, y'all,
Half of them
he'll
fall
go
off.
down to like 20. It never fails. It seems like I get more people on here, and then Josh gets on here, and it's like, only have 5.
It never fails.
I'm thankful for the peaceful chats. Yeah, it's getting windy again.
Just like some stormy going.
Hasn't stormed in the first place, mister.
Well, Johnny said it was going to rain again, I thought.
He said, was it?
Well, I don't know if it was.
There's the skies, y'all. Over there. That's like, that came from over there. So it's past us. And then the beautiful, you know, the sky over our house and stuff. So, thank you, Lucky, if that's okay if I call you that.
Lucky me.
Lucky me.
Linda. Lucky me, Linda.
I say Lucky Melinda.
Yeah, you.
Hit the thumbs up, hit the share button, and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Come on now.
More so just watch the video. I don't care about the thumbs up and subscribes and all that, so just watch the video. At least play it in the background.
Go watch a whole bunch of videos. Hey Jerry, how are you?
You know who hasn't been on the chat lately? He must be busy working?
Who?
James.
I know.
Truck driver James. He must be busy with a load, because if he's available, he jumps on.
Hopefully we have some good news about another place. We are having a pretty good day. Barbara, is it Barbara McPeak? Was that her name?
Uh-oh.
Oh. That's good, Jerry.
Hey, Dusty!
Hey, Dusty, how are you? How's Kentucky doing? I mean, like as in the state and little Kentucky. We were talking about James, the guy that rode with us from Bunker Hill to DC a couple of times.
The other Friday when I showed all the drama going on between Ant-Man, he hopped on our street and saw what was going on, and
he pulled
brought his truck
actually.
over.
He actually pulled outside of the gate to block their view from inside the gate.
Dusty, we miss you, brother. Hope you're doing well down there. I'm not sure what you're going to decide to do with the whole 76, with everything going on with Dom, but we'll talk about that off stream.
You're always welcome here, Dusty. We have nothing against Dom either. We don't know what happened, you know.
Is the coffee ready yet, GB?
She's still on you.
You just said hello to Dusty.
Oh. Hippie Mama messaged me. Well, I messaged her yesterday and said,
You have personal connections with Naughty Aubrey? Can you give me her autograph?
she's drinking a cup. It's not Naughty Aubrey.
Hey, even Wizzy referred to her as Naughty Aubrey on the stream last night.
That's why I'm...
Wizzy even said it was Naughty Aubrey.
Do you like it black, GB, or do you like it with creamer, sugar?
For me, it has to be solid black. When we'd be at camp and I'd get a cup at Bunker Hill, I'd be like, I don't want no creamer, no sugar, no milk, nothing. Just solid black coffee.
I drink it. I like more creamer than coffee. It seems like. She likes it black too.
Black is the way to go.
What's everybody having for dinner? We kind of got into it, and then everybody got talking about.
Coke is good too.
Lucky Melinda, is that everything is a Coke, or is that like a Coca-Cola?
I like Coke and Dr. Pepper, just anything but Pepsi.
DJ, I hardly ever drink any coffee, but when I did, it was more.
It was a milk with a shot of coffee, DJ.
Basically.
She'd be the one to go in 7-Eleven or somewhere.
That sounds like my kind of coffee, Jerry.
She'd be the one to go in 7-Eleven and get a plate of milk and a coffee shot, mix them together. Okay, there's my coffee.
She said unless she has iced coffee every now and then. Because Lucky, it's down in the South, Coke is everything. It could be a Pepsi, it could be a Mountain Dew, it could be a...
Iced mocha coffees from 7-Eleven and McDonald's are really, really good.
I agree, drug-free.
I used to get those for Sunday night Bible studies.
I like the smell of it too, Jen.
Coca-Cola.
Are you...
I've heard of it, Mr. Third. I'm just not
Jen,
sure
if I drink any kind of soda, it is Sprite Zero. I like the chicken tenders, God bless. I like rice, but Josh don't like rice.
Just about any kind of Coke or Coke product or Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, just not Pepsi. I'm not a big Pepsi fan. I sold it. I didn't even drink it when I sold it.
Pizza.
It was Pepsi Zero.
We had pizza the other night. I'm glad you got to eat finally local alive. American Girl, I love Chinese. Josh does not. I told y'all he is very picky. Very, very picky. DJ, try to drink like sweet tea, but not very often. I drink a lot of water. And I might have a Sprite Zero once in a blue moon.
Local live, I saw somebody on Facebook the other day on my Facebook page that had one of them one-chip challenge kids. I've never even seen them in the store before, but this individual said that they felt one somewhere, that they was able to find one, and they said never again. So they kind of had the same result that you had. I ain't doing it, but I've never seen them either. Grilling burgers later with macaroni salad. Well, if you had said grilling burgers with macaroni and cheese, I'd have asked you to PM me your address or just send me a plate over. I love some macaroni and cheese and burgers. Mashed potatoes? Rockstar?
What's some more potato salad?
When she was in the hospital, I would live on French fries and burgers, or mashed potatoes and burgers when I was in the hospital over the weekend.
I know, Third. I really hadn't eaten anything since we got home this morning.
Sweet potato fries, curly fries, French fries. I love a good sweet potato fry. I'll buy a bag and just throw a handful in the air fryer. Real-time media, if you're still on here, you've been upgraded. Congratulations.
DJ, God bless her, she's on her way.
Sweet and sour pork with homemade cheese wontons. I'm such a picky eater, DJ, I wouldn't eat that.
Josh, you're not doing y'all muds aren't doing y'all's job about my watermark now. I'm picking on y'all. Y'all should know this. Especially this one sitting right here beside me.
I hadn't noticed it. I was trying to get Dusty's wrench.
Thank you, Dusty. We need like 345 hours left before we have 4,000.
Dusty, I'm going to get with you one of these nights or something and see if help you with Nightbot going so you can have your commands going across your different links. He does wonders for us.
Unless you want to whack him sometimes because he'll time somebody out for something stupid.
Well, that's all in the settings. If you remember, Buffalo mentioned he blocked his whole page one time. He blocked his whole chat one time because of the way the settings were set up. So they got rid of it, but we was having trouble in the very beginning about capitalizations and emojis and repetition, but
that was going to
Mr. Third, did you ever set up a
Mr.
Nightbot account so you could play with it some?
Mr. Third?
She got a piece of mail a while back that was addressed as Mr. or something, somewhere she was addressed as Mr. Third. Somewhere a while back somebody addressed as Mr. Third. That's on one of the channels. I know right now GB is out as a manager for our Nightbot account, so
You
she
said
can
it's
play
going to
with it.
storm. Look, the storm clouds are
You don't show me. Why don't you just
that
turn
way.
the camera around?
Now. Y'all look. They were just right here. Now they're over there. And he wanted to
Sweet
say,
potato puffs, DJ? Tell me more about these sweet potato puffs, buddy. You've got my attention. Is it like a tater tot? Can I put them in the air fryer? I need deets on these puffs.
did he, Lucky? He needs to be fired. I fired him once, y'all. On accident.
He sure is. He's going in third or in.
I did. I was trying to hit something on somebody else, and whoops, there he went.
I know why that's in all caps. GB typed that up, and I just copied it and pasted it to Nightbot. I didn't retype
I know,
it.
Lucky. God bless did that because of the craziness we've had over the past week or so.
But she typed that one up, and I didn't retype it into smaller letters for Nightbot. I just copied and pasted it.
Yes, he does think he's special, but we got other mods that'll make him unspecial here.
Awesome, awesome. Third, just send me your username in the upper right-hand corner of the Nightbot account. I'll add you as a manager to our account. You can just send it to the email, the Proton address.
you got Dusty's email to send his?
Dusty, in a little while I'll be sending you a link on your Facebook Messenger or a text message to your phone for my Discord. That's a mod-only Discord channel. I'll send you that link here in a few minutes.
You're welcome, Third. It has been, Lucky. It really has.
DJ, I'm gonna look for these sweet potato tater tots now when I go back to the store. You know, we got a bunch of fries in the freezer.
I told you we're not having fries today.
We also got a pack of frozen hamburgers we got last week in the freezer.
But can you cook frozen?
Well, I'm gonna put them in the oven.
Okay. But I'm tired of... As long as we don't put salt, pepper, and
Wait a minute.
we don't have any bread.
Right, scratch that. We ain't got no bread.
Why don't you go see what's in there for us to eat tonight?
That's not kind of stuff. It's just all froze. The freezer, the deep freezer, is literally full to the lid. It's just all froze.
It must be 10 for driver.
Come on,
Dusty.
come on, driver. That's horrible. Hope you're only talking in this corner. I don't even have it open.
Dusty, he just sent it to you
On Facebook
on
Messenger.
Facebook Messenger.
I don't know if you have Discord or not, but we use it for our mods only. There's certain things we just don't want to discuss in the live chat room. Thank you, Nightbot. You're doing a wonderful job.
Other than timing out people sometimes.
I'm just going to retype that one. He can't be typing in all caps and then posting other people for the same thing.
She's moving to South Carolina. It was on her Facebook.
Who, Debbie or Katie?
Katie.
What's she doing that for?
She got a boyfriend.
Congratulations for her. She's got a boyfriend. Does Eugene still got a girlfriend?
I guess.
I mean, that's the most truck. What's that orange sticker on his truck?
I have no idea.
It hasn't been there before. Normally, when you see those kind of stickers, you're associated with vehicles that's going to be marked to be towed for sitting somewhere too long.
God bless. Dusty. No disrespect of me or anybody else in the chat. No making fun of me. What's another rule?
Oh, shit. Well, no, obviously no dojo, but have been here fishing for information. Trolling.
Trolling, especially. They're gone. We usually, well, do I even want to say that? Hang themselves.
I still gotta go in there just to my, you know, he's automatically over to my mom's because he's at the rent, so I gotta.
Yep, they're not timed out. They are automatically removed. So I've had people come on here, make fun of me, make fun of Josh.
Bird, be careful with your trip. It's crazy up that way. But you already know that you deal with it on a daily.
See you later, third. I didn't even see that.
We'll catch you back later, third. However you want to take care of the animals, but then head out on the errand.
Okay.
Oh well, guys, 62. It's probably a lot of trolls and bots, but it's still the most we've had in a while on here.
Well, I don't think there's hardly anybody on right now.
Nebraska and Sherry was going through the Arlington Cemetery, and Freedom Express was sitting in a parking lot talking, but I don't know if either one of those are still on now. I don't know if he's still on or if Nebraska's on, and as far as...
What post is that, Lucky?
Taco Joe won't come on until 8 o'clock tonight, or 11 o'clock tonight, depending on where you're at.
Josh watched him till almost the time we left this morning.
About Queen Elizabeth, when I was dating my hubby, she was going to work for his uncle. The Queen wouldn't give him a work permit, so he came home and let her married for 43 years.
We heard that she passed away today at 96, I think.
I don't really keep up with a lot of the politics and all that stuff.
Yes, rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth. Trying to let this dry out before I put my watch back on.
Mentioning being married for 43 years, at the end of this month we'll be married for 10 years, September 28th. We may be in D.C. or Duxburg covering an event, I don't know. That to depend on what happens financially. We're going to run the old bus. Financially,
I don't like those old buses.
we're going to see what happens, but that may be what happens, I don't know yet. Anybody preparing for any state movements in your states? I know the week of September 8th to October 2nd, it's going to be a movements in just about every state, give or take. So I've seen stuff from PA to New York to Virginia, Tennessee, lots of states that week is going to be doing something. Anybody planning on participating in your local state event? Early eater, Linda. Well, how early is it there? It's almost 5 o'clock here. And I could go another 2 or 3 hours before eating, but I won't because I'm getting hungry.
You have a great evening too, Lucky.
I like what Deborah said.
I agree that they should stay off my chat.
That's okay. We know how to show them the door. Well, Jerry, Virginia doesn't either, but I noticed a flyer that they are going to be doing one. And it's equal distance whether they go to the one in Virginia or to the one in D.C. The drive is going to be about the same. What they're talking about is having state groups for 76, well, I'm kind of curious how that's going to go because Virginia never did do nothing when TPC broke off into state groups. They formed one, sort of. They have a Facebook page and an organizer for one, but they don't do nothing. So we'd be covering it.
I agree, Deborah.
If you guys don't already do so, go over there and check out the Real-Time Media. Be sure to like and subscribe to his page as well. Now and then you get some front seat karaoke. You've got to check out his rendition of Hallelujah. Maybe we'll go on and get a clip of it, do just a clip on the shorts. I know we did one I think it was yesterday or the day before on the live. Have to go in there and clip it, like a short.
We're doing good, Jamie. How are you? I guess.
Hey, Jamie. Was it Jamie or Jamie?
Jamie. I don't know.
Well, it's spelled exactly like Debbie's last name.
Yeah.
Sister. Arkansas had one, but it didn't do anything. I wanted to go to the one in Branson. That's what I'm. Oh, Deborah's your mom. That's kind of what I figured, Jamie. That's what I said. It's one in Branson. It's a bunch of them going on the end of this month, so that's why I don't know what. If any of them's going to amount to anything. I know Soup Mama had a thing on there, but we're willing to cover more stuff in Virginia, but there's got to be stuff to cover first.
That's why we do the national a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty much why we've been covering the national in D.C. and Bunker Hill, because Virginia hadn't really been doing much of nothing. We're trying to get ready. We're trying to get tripods ready and battery packs charged and all that to cover stuff. It's just going to be stuff to cover. I gotta get hold of your sister about my stickers. If she ain't got no vinyl yet, I'm going to get somebody else to make them.
I have to get the money together and get Dave to make them.
But Dave doesn't really do those type of stickers. He does like the long stickers. I was something more like a 3x3 or a 4x4. I mean, we have to reach out to Heather.
Yes, I am. I'm feeling better than I was earlier. Yesterday. Well, I really wasn't feeling bad yesterday. It was just, they knew my potassium was going to drop, so they wanted to get it under control first before it did drop.
They will do great for the van, but not for what I want to put on the back windows of these cars, because I don't want something straight across. I want the actual I don't want the channel name, which what he would be great at. I want the actual logo with the Lau on top and with Joshua underneath, and he's not really much on that. You need somebody else with a different setup, like the normal people do it at home and stuff. I mean, not like Dave. I mean, I don't know if he can do that type of setup or not.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, because she had 13 days at the hospital.
Then
Then she was out for a week.
Then back in for 6 more.
And then I was in for a weekend. And then she was in overnight.
I was ready to go home at 1 o'clock this morning.
Just take catch a break. Well, the ER died down once the rain stopped. It was crazy there for a while. Probably a lot of wrecks and people falling.
We gotta figure out what we're doing for dinner.
I was on your live when you were in the hospital. But who was in the hospital? She's been in there 3 times in the last 3 weeks, and I was in there over the weekend.
Probably me, Josh.
Probably. If you're just joining in, we were talking about dinner and asking what people were having.
We're trying to figure out what we want for dinner. We know we got a deep freeze full of stuff, but nothing's
That's
solid.
just it. It's all in the freezer. The chicken, the hamburger, the hot pockets, it's all in the freezer. The fries,
You're welcome.
It's all froze. It felt like forever.
What are you doing? It's this. I'm sorry, y'all. This is kind of...
No, this was lean. This wasn't Neville.
potatoes.
Chicken and roasted potatoes.
That sounds good.
Big breakfast for supper. I don't really have any breakfast for supper. I got breakfast hot pockets and little frozen Tennessee fried biscuits, but I don't really have anything. If I have any bacon, it's froze. If I have any sausage, it's froze.
That does sound good.
I don't have any eggs.
We're laying out some chicken for tomorrow. Well, actually, I'm going to the preacher's wife tomorrow night.
You rascal. At some point, we've got to still... At some point, I got to mow that window if I'm going to get somebody else to mow it. I'm going to need a tractor.
We could, Barbara. We have a defrost thing. Did you forget?
I'm going to have to figure something out.
I'm tired of hamburgers and french fries. And
You what? I do not know you. I'm falling for divorce. Are you Mrs. Nightbot now?
do we have stuff to make spaghetti? We haven't been to the store because we haven't been home in like a month.
Between the hospital visits, it feels like a month.
I want to get stuff to make chicken Alfredo one night.
I mean, you was in for 2, out for 1, in for 1.
Deborah, we would if we had the cash.
We had pizza last night. Or
We had it
before.
two days ago.
They're tight.
Oh, I'll be praying for him, DJ. Sorry about that. Frozen hamburgers, but we don't have any bread.
Chicken Alfredo sounds good, but I don't have the Alfredo sauce and the noodles and the chicken froze.
I said we would have to get it. I said chicken Alfredo, silly.
I'm going to find something to manage until we get to the store.
Did you see the DJ?
Oh, that's for you or something?
Yep.
Let's hold on.
Y'all, yesterday was my daughter's 22nd birthday.
And how many years anniversary?
And 4-year wedding anniversary.
I don't know what kind of nut gets married on their birthday. I think she takes the nutty part after her mother.
She got married on her 18th
I know.
birthday.
I know she did. I wasn't there, but I remember.
Thank you, Jen. I'll let her know.
I didn't even let her know. I kind of thought I was going to do it right on her birthday, and I forgot. Is she doing better?
She's doing better. Thank y'all. I will let her know.
I don't know why she never gets on here.
I don't know either. She's so busy with everything else.
But she always talks about watching so much on YouTube. Who's lost? Don't break the phone, Losh. I'll be sure to tell Losh not to do that.
I accidentally hit it with my hand, y'all. So
I think she wants to make 2 insurance claims. She sees the hell of what they're trying to get the iPad fixed. And then she started breaking my iPhone.
and bonker.
It wouldn't be so bad, but it's a 13 Pro, so it's not even a cheap phone. That's okay, GB.
That is sad.
I don't want to say your real name on stream because I don't want to dox you, so we'll just keep your real name to private discords and messages and call you GB on stream.
She put your monkey.
I'll see it.
Where is your monkeys?
Just tongue dead. The worst part is with the
Y'all, he hasn't gotten his monkeys up out of bed yet.
The worst part about the
Shame,
iPad,
shame.
the day I broke it, I just put it in a new case.
Peggy, it was my daughter's birthday, but I will let her know.
I put it in a new case, and about 5 hours later, I dropped it on the face and busted it. We deal with a lot of that too, DJ, going into the hospitals and not doing anything. The children's hospital, about half an hour, 45 minutes in here is pretty good, though. It's where I've been going since I was about a year old, give or take. 6
I know.
months.
That is true. Usually they admit me with a 2.7 potassium rate or level, and they kept me overnight in the ER and sent me home this morning after, didn't even give my arm a break at all. 5 bags of potassium. Oh my goodness, DJ, we will be praying.
Potato pancakes. Never had them, but it sounds really good.
Your mashed potatoes, pat it out into...
Mentioning potato stuff, I seen a little video on Facebook with a little 30-second clip show up about cooking food. And there was one where they made mashed potatoes. And they balled them up into a ball and they scooped a little circle out of the middle of them. And they filled it full of mozzarella and sloppy joe and more mozzarella and put them in the oven to heat to melt the cheese and cook the mashed potato and everything. And it looked really good. I don't know how the heck you'd even throw the potato falling apart, but it looked really good.
Barbara, tell him thank him for his service.
A staff sergeant in the Marines, huh? I see your animals on there, GB. One of us would have a service monkey, but I'm not allowed. Somebody keeps telling me no monkey.
You're welcome, DJ.
Green potatoes, fry in a pan, eating ketchup,
Can add an
egg and flour.
It does sound good.
Never had them, but it does sound pretty good. I'll figure something out. God knows what it's going to be.
Why don't you go look and see what we got in there?
I got a
I
freezer
think
full.
I have this under control. If I need you, I'll just scream.
Well, I don't know if you have it under control or not.
I can do this all by myself while you're at dialysis.
I'm usually modding behind the scenes unless I'm asleep
Thank you, DJ. I
Or-
do feel better.
or don't know you're live. Sometimes I don't know you're on.
Let's see what we have.
Shoebird, Shoebird, Shoebird.
Y'all, he is very ticklish, too. Oh, that does sound good. Shepherd's pie.
I haven't. Did you see a clip from Eberly yet?
No, I have not.
I have not either.
We have not, Eberly.
I'm not sending the right address. Him, her, whatever. I sent the right address on the email. I have not seen a card. That doesn't mean it hasn't getting mixed up somewhere with all the...
We'll have to look, because we've been in and out of the hospital so much. A lot of times he'll just come in and throw freaking mail on the couch, and
It gets overlooked.
I try to be American girl.
American girl, do you need my glasses? I can't find them. Or I'd send them to you.
There's something else.
Bad thing is I put them in an orange glasses case so I
Sorry,
wouldn't
y'all,
lose
my
them.
hair's a mess again. It's always a mess.
I even put them in an orange case so I wouldn't lose them. And I can't find my glasses or the orange case. Luckily in the-
we'll find out what we're having for dinner.
Luckily in about 6 months it'll be time for a new eye exam and I can get a new pair. And hopefully I won't lose those. Not gonna hold my breath though.
Hopefully.
Not gonna hold my breath though.
Yes, we do feel better. Both of us do. Other than last night when I was in the yard till 7 o'clock this morning. Potassium issues, and then they want to pump me full of potassium without a break in between.
If you just eat a bag of potatoes with every meal, that's why you need to eat more burgers and fries. You get the potassium from the fries. Don't give me that look. You gotta have burgers and fries with every meal, and then you get the potassium from the potato.
You're a pain. Did you
You
know
don't need
that?
that much meat. Chicken and hamburger is the worst. Oh, I can live on burgers and fries. Burgers and fries. Burgers and mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. Burgers and
I love chicken, DJ.
burgers and baked beans and potato chips. I can mix it up. But you see a concept there.
We will, Eberly. Who was your mom, Dick?
Probably Bird.
I like chicken breast too.
Okay, that's taken care of.
Whoever it is, they both have one on the back. That must be his girlfriend.
Maybe. Daughter's at 34 and one will be 21 next month.
You're old enough to be his mom. Mine are 22 and 19. But they're his stepkids.
Jerry, I've got a freezer full of french fries. That's a potato, right? French fries and tater tots. I've got all kind of french fries and tater tots in there. Every time I eat real potatoes, I'll eat like a half a bag in a matter of days, and it put me in ICU because my potassium was over a 7.
BB still in here.
I haven't seen it. So we don't really buy bags of potatoes much anymore, unless it's a fry and a tater tot, which doesn't really have the same effect as far as potassium for me.
God bless. Are you still in here, or are you just behind the scenes?
Anytime I eat too many potatoes, or anything with potassium for that matter, almost kills me. I know for a while I was eating at least one baked potato every single day, and it didn't take long till I was in ICU. So after that, we don't do much.
Okay, just wondering. We hadn't seen yet.
I figured just in the background, somebody WAFO'd, but I didn't really give them a chance to WAFO. The page was just started August 13th, so I went ahead and just rinsed them and got it over with. I just went ahead and whacked them and got them over with.
Just getting another coffee.
Weather looks better today, yes. The weather is really nice here today. It's the first day this week that it hasn't rained.
I know. Why did it go back to rear? Same. Yep, the skies. It was really cloudy and yucky a while ago. As you can tell, it's not rain at all.
I gotta watch out till I do the houses, because we might have to, you get that thing at the preacher's house, and we might be setting up we might be loading up a trailer for the church. TMTA's just been pouring. Seems like Bunker Hill. It rains almost every single day in Bunker Hill area. It never fails.
Some days it would be extremely, extremely hot. And then the next day it could get thunderstorms. Will you go see what we have in the...
We've got chicken, we've got tater tots, we've got fries, we've got hamburger patties, breakfast hot pockets.
Go see what you want other than...
Tennessee Pride little biscuit things. But what happened? We might have some bakery dinners in there too, actually.
Why don't you do one of those?
Yeah,
Do a Salisbury.
I'm pretty sure there's some of those in there.
Will you leave my... Will you leave it on?
WAFO. WAFO.
Are you above? Please don't come in here and talk bad about God, please.
WAFO. Molly WAFO'd. Everybody say goodbye to Molly. Turn bye. See you on the way out.
Just because you don't believe in God doesn't mean that everybody has to not believe in God. I don't think that everybody has to believe in God either. I mean, everybody has the right to believe in whatever they want. But I don't go on here and say, bad stuff about other religion, atheists or whatever.
Right, they don't have to bash him. Correct.
I don't come in here and talk all Christian, everything Christian either, but we are believers, but we believe that in religious freedom. You have the freedom to believe in God. You have freedom to believe in no God. You have freedom to believe in whatever.
I discovered last night when I was watching Lizzie, Naughty Aubrey she's not religious. She don't really believe in God or anything. She's not religious.
No, it's not Naughty Aubrey. I'm telling you. Stop.
What's that little girl now? You're cute when you're angry.
Oh, please. I've been asking. I can't get up with him sitting here. See? My porch. See? That's why I'm asking him to go do it. That's what I said. God bless. Tell him. Starmer, because
thank you, GB.
Basically saying,
I was debating on doing that myself.
Basically saying God doesn't have.
Oh, he's gone. GB deleted him. What the fuck? That's all crazy flash from somebody.
It is bashing.
But
I don't go bash what they believe in, so don't come in my chat bashing me or my subscribers because they believe in God.
Thank you, GB. I was debating on watching you myself, but I was checking out his channel first to try to get some background info. Yep, WAFO. Ranch around and find out.
Yep, God bless. We hadn't had this in a couple days, so now they won't come in here because nobody else is on, apparently.
Well, our viewers have dropped like half. We went from like 60 something to 35. Ooh, bird. Ooh. Don't forget Sunday is 9/11. Does anybody have any plans for 9/11?
Anybody have anything planned for 9/11? Y'all, he's finally getting up. Let's see if he goes to the kitchen. At least in the house, like I've asked him to. Sorry, guys. We knew we'd be getting some trolls, but... Goodbye. Please don't come in here talking bad about people. Especially people that we do. God bless you, got that? Everybody has a past. Ola, you have a past. Everybody in this chat room has a past. Nobody in here is perfect. Unless you listen to Josh, he thinks he's perfect, but we all know he's not. LOL. DJ, that's what Josh is doing.
Yes, you good, but it's the only one that got in here.
This one's gone too. Come on. Y control.
Yes, it was already whacked up by GB.
That's why.
You're gonna have to have, riblet. It's the only one in here.
Okay.
We've got fries, we've got pretzels, we've got Georgie's, we've got frozen Hercules in the bottom. It's full, it's just...
Thank you, God bless.
Well, I was in the house looking in the freezer.
I got a question. Do y'all know that she's actively selling her body right now? If not, please keep your mouth shut.
I take it we're talking about Aubrey?
Hippie mama?
Well, I didn't want to dox her by saying her real name on camera.
You haven't said her real name. I know her real name. You do too, but you don't.
That's why I was just going by her stage name.
I agree, Jen. They do. But they're not perfect. I mean, come on. Nobody's perfect. In this world, nobody is perfect except one person that walked on water.
Jamie, the mods are the ones who do the whacking. I don't know how to walk control.
It's okay, Jamie.
We need some rain, but at the beginning of summer we were getting rain every day. Never lucky to get any rain.
Sorry about that, DJ. Correct.
Where you at, DJ, that you're hardly getting any rain? I know Oreo says back home he gets hardly any rain, and out here he sees rain every week.
I'm going to put it this way. He who is perfect.
Thank you, GB.
What?
GB got another one.
I didn't see one.
It popped up for review, and before I could even finish reading it, GB had already deleted it and blocked the person.
You need to put some reviews on some of these. GB is on it.
She is on it. Yes, he did, Jerry. Jesus on Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene, whatever.
Magdalene. Yes, he did. Just because somebody sins differently than you, doesn't mean you have a right to come on here and be hateful to them. They do, God bless. The only ones that I don't like are, pedophiles. But, we won't go there because that's been talked about over and over and over again.
Yeah. Aubrey, level 3, pedophile.
As soon as Santa found out that letter was not legit, he kicked him out. Did you not know that? Did you not listen to any of the stuff?
What letter wasn't legit?
The one from the supposed,
I don't know.
parole officer.
I didn't hear the letter wasn't legit. I heard that when he put the letter, he could come back and if Santa had the money, he would give it to him so he could get the letter.
Talking about the first letter, he told him that he would have to have where the girl recanted her story, from the courts before he would let him back. You don't watch enough stuff like I do. Sorry, y'all.
Well, I watch a lot. I just don't know if I'm watching what you're watching. I mean, I'm watching like Wizzy and different ones. I know I was watching like the channel was on Wizzy's. Change the subject, please. Awesome.
Please.
Wonderful idea.
Tell these trolls to stay out of my stuff. What in the world?
Change the subject.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Who wants to talk? I agree, Jen.
Way to go, GB. I read that one, but you still knocked it out pretty quick.
June, if you haven't been in here very much, Josh likes to joke around.
GB has deleted
So,
it.
stop.
GB has deleted before it was ever on your screen.
Josh, did we ever figure out what's for dinner?
A banquet dinner, riblet, and I'm figuring out sides. A banquet riblet dinner, maybe some Mama Schuster,
Thank you, God
whatever.
bless.
Dinner
You're
rolls,
on it today.
A riblet dinner, some Mama Schuster or whatever type dinner roll.
I hope so, Peggy. I really do.
And I'm trying to figure out some other type for a side. I know what I would do for a side, but it's not something you'd go for, so I got to figure it out.
Told you to leave or him to leave?
Who are you reading?
Jerry. I don't know. I've heard so many conflicting.
Oh, well, he retracted it, so I never get to read it. He retracted that statement, so I didn't get to see it on my end. I didn't get to see it. It's not on my end.
Yeah, Peggy.
He live streamed one the other day. He didn't live stream how to get there, but Plumber B and Santa asked him to ride with them to look at it, and he live streamed it when he got there. They told him not to live stream there, so he didn't give away where it was. But he could absolutely live stream the property so people could
We're going to have to.
give their opinion on
We
what it
have
looked
made
like.
it before. We're going to have to make it again because it'll be a lot cheaper.
I love pizza. Pizza and burgers. Fries. What's everybody's favorite type of pizza? Personally, I like a thin crust. A meat lover's thin crust. What do you guys like? Hand tossed or deep dish? It's a lot of different types out there.
Hand tossed meat lovers.
Brick oven, whatever. It's a bunch of different ones out there. Really good and cooking for dinner. Jerry, everybody's in here talking about food. Everybody's starting to get hungry now.
DJ, I do too. And I put it out here. You know, I can't help somebody else that is going through what I went through. If I don't.
Oh, that big truck with the yellow lights.
put this food in the oven?
It's preheating. It's already ready, actually. So what did you decide to fix for dinner, Jerry? I think I missed it.
Ooh.
I thought he was close, but he wasn't. At first it looked like it. At first it looked real close, but it wasn't close at all.
Did I say you, Jerry? I meant DJ. If I did, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Nightbot.
You're not on it today.
Well, I'm not on it today, really. I missed that.
Sloppy Joes sound
good.
Yeah, they do.
With a french fry or a tater tot. With some of those sweet potato fries or sweet potato tater tots.
Y'all can tell this boy loves potatoes. And he don't need them because his potassium goes high.
Even a sloppy Joe with a baked bean or a pork and bean and some french fries or a tater chip to the one. Sloppy Joes, baked beans or pork and beans, some kind of french fry or potato chip.
Leftover chicken and broccoli, mac and cheese, and casserole for us.
That
That sounds good, Lori. Josh won't eat broccoli though.
About 2 weeks ago when we were at Bunker Hill, they did sloppy joes with chips and baked beans, and I ended up having 3 sloppy joes, a plate of chips. I don't know how much baked beans. It was good.
I'm telling y'all, this boy is very picky. When I say he's picky, he's picky.
And then when I finally
Hey, Lori.
when I finally got done for the night, I was able to wash our down with a nice cold Bud Light.
Yeah, I think we're doing a banquet dinner. Just something quick. Throw in the oven and then do a couple sides. She went and got pizza.
Yes, she did. Our neighbor
Y'all talking about pizza. Our neighbor across the street went and got pizza.
Yeah, she just came in with 3 Domino's boxes. Is she watching my live stream? Is she hear us up here talking about food?
Probably.
Back to the original question. What's y'all's favorite pizza? I like a meat lover's thin crust. What do you guys like? Deep dish? Hand tossed? Brick fired oven? Veggie? And a pepperoni? Or pineapple? Pepperoni, solid cheese?
I like Hawaiian pizza too.
Hawaiian, margarita style?
It's just ham and
What's y'all's
pineapple.
favorite type?
I could have my potato salad.
Well, I'm not sure what kind of pizza these people are eating. Tegan had pizza, Jamie Gwynn had pizza, white pizza with sliced tomatoes, garlic, onion, American blended cheese, deep dish pineapple, ham, extra
That does
cheese.
sound good, Laura. I can't do the onions.
I can absolutely do the ham and extra cheese though.
You don't like pineapple either.
Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Y'all think pineapple belongs on pizza. Y'all need to get y'all's heads examined.
Hey,
it does
Fireball
not belong
Gal.
on pizza.
Or Miss Plumber B, how are you today?
Well, hello, Fireball Gal. We were just sort of talking about you guys. Hope
About y'all
everyone's
going to a
doing
couple
well.
new locations.
Fireball Gal, I don't know if I ever got an email.
Pretty good, Jamie.
I don't know if I ever got you set up on Discord or not. Pretty sure you emailed me, but I don't know what happened.
DJ, I think we're doing a banquet dinner. I've got some potato salad in there. And probably a vegetable. He might do something else because he don't like potato salad either. That's good. How's Plumber B doing?
For the first time in a while, we're sitting on our front porch at home. She was in the hospital last night until 7 o'clock this morning. We're getting a potassium transfusion or whatever you call it, but we are home now. We're kind of waiting for the undisclosed vacation to be picked so they can come visit our friends and family. We miss you guys.
Do it with ham, Jamie.
Pineapple does not belong on pizza, Jamie. Don't listen to these crazies.
Where are you going to put the stuff in now?
I'm going to go put that in the oven.
Me too. You're welcome, Fireball Gal. Tell him we said hello. We miss all y'all. You don't care for pineapple on pizza, or sorry. There's like, Josh just walked off, so it is pretty weather. It looked like it was going to rain and storm earlier, but it's actually sunshiny now. And blue skies. I never tried it until probably about 12, 13 years ago. Jamie, it's usually ham and pineapple and then whatever else you want on it. I usually just do ham and pineapple. Like a Hawaiian pizza. Why's that, DJ? Just don't have the time, or? I like sausage, but not real big on veggies, Fireball Gal. I like just pepperoni or meat pizza, Jen. Y'all see where the Queen Elizabeth passed away today?
I'm not the fire Siri next. Hey Siri. Set timer for 1 hour.
1 hour counting down.
Not the fire Siri. Nightbot and Siri, you're both going to get the pink slips today. We have bought Sister Schubert things, rolls left in the oven, so.
No, I haven't, Jen. I would love to try it. It is good, Jerry. Telling y'all, we live in the city, and nighttime you hear crickets and everything else, but daytime you hear the sounds of the city.
At least it's crickets and not ants and squirrels.
You do what?
I said at least it's crickets and not ants and squirrels that we're hearing.
DJ, I've been bullied about 95% of my life. So, I know where you're coming from. That is very true, Jamie. I agree. So much dry skin. I'd love to figure out a way to make homemade sloppy Joe mix.
Well, there's tons of videos on Facebook and YouTube on mixing the different peppers and the onions and the meat and sauces and all that seasonings together. For me, it would just be some hamburger meat and some kind of seasoning and some red sauce.
I don't know how to make pizza dough, but I'd love to learn, Barbara. Hey, my Cowboys family. But some things you can eat cooked onions in.
I'm very familiar because I don't like cooked. I don't like onions or peppers, but I'll eat the hell out of sloppy joes and meat. I just tried to eat 3 the other week at Bunker Hill.
They were good.
Well, yeah.
I only ate one.
Well, I
ended up 2, but it took me like all night to eat both of them.
Well, I ate the 2, and then I went back to get your phone, and Joe asked if I had eaten, so I was a penny left, so I got another one. Not even realizing poor Dixie hadn't even ate yet. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how she didn't realize we were eating.
I've never tried that, Jen. With the buffalo sauce, it's probably very, very...
Homemade sloppy joes. You put those on a sandwich bread, or do you put them on a homemade bun? I can imagine a homemade sloppy joe needs to go on like a Hawaiian sweet bun.
Buffalo chicken wing pizza. I've never tried that one either.
I think Cowboys are on a troll.
Jerry said, cook your meat.
Homemade chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting. Homemade chocolate cake does not get peanut butter frosting. It should have a white frosting. Chocolate cake goes best with a white frosting.
I like...
And you gotta be sure to have a quart of ice cream and a big bag of chips to go with it.
I like peanut butters. That does sound good.
And a cooler full of Pepsi. Pepsi or Fireball 1.
I hate we missed it. We were wanting to be there, but Josh ended up in the hospital. No, Joshua.
No, what? No, to the vanilla ice cream? I mean, to the vanilla or white frosting? Or the cooler full of Pepsi or Fireball?
It does sound good, Jen.
Or the big thing of chips and ice cream. Just think. Burgers and...
We used to see that all the time, DJ.
Just in burgers and baked beans
Everybody's
and
gonna make me hungry.
Just like burgers and baked beans and chips for dinner, then chocolate cake with ice cream and chips. And a cooler full of Fireball and Pepsi.
Yeah, you gotta get back up there and get you some Fireball. Cream cheese frosting on my. That was good. The carrot cakes you made, Fireball gal.
When did you have a carrot cake with Fireball, gal?
The 4th of July weekend. She's the one that made those carrot cakes.
Well, I don't know. Between her and Gwen, they both made so much stuff. She made a lot of stuff and so did Gwen, so I can't keep up with who made what. Pasta and pepperoni? Well, I don't know. I can eat pepperoni right out of the bag, so I'm sure pasta and pepperoni is good. You have to cook the pepperoni in the sauce, though. Well, probably for the flavor to be right. But I can go to the store and get a pack of pepperoni and just eat those the way they are. You gotta watch out, though. Some of them can have some kick to them. You almost need to go get a pint of milk when you get that bag of pepperoni so you can wash down the spikes.
You have to cook the pepperoni in the sauce.
Layers of pepperoni and lasagna. Well, that sounds good.
That does sound good. Fireball gal, why aren't you cooking at camp? LOL.
Some things you just can't cook on a flat top.
They also have that thing that's like an oven type thing.
It's not meant to be used the way they're using it. It's a smoker and they're using it as an oven. They're misusing that smoker. It was never meant to bake in. Hope you guys all have dinner figured out, or have it in the oven, or have it ordered, or have it on the stove, because all this talking about food.
That sounds good, Fireball gal. I guess hopefully we can be up there when you do. Jamie, Josh is making a banquet dinner. We don't eat them very often. I've got some potato salad in there and probably a vegetable.
Honestly, Jamie, I'm such a picky eater. It'd be more like a baked hamburger. I mean, it wouldn't...
God bless us, she uses hers for smoking and an oven.
Well,
yeah, I understand that, DJ.
I've been saying all year I was going to get a smoker, and I keep getting mixed opinions. Some people tell me that the electric smokers are better. Some people tell me that the pellet ones are better for flavor, but they tell me that the pellet ones are a pain in the ass. So I haven't got a smoker yet because I keep getting mixed opinions from everybody. Which is better, electric or a pellet? What's you guys' opinion on smokers? Pellet obviously gives better flavor, but they say electric is quicker. Any opinions?
It looked like it was going to rain here, DJ, earlier, but like I said,
Homemade for pellets. Well, for one
pallets. I don't hear any sirens right now, DJ.
Not here.
Oh, I do now. Goodness gracious, you got a good ear.
That's impossible. You heard it before we did. Well, Fireball Gal, you're not that far from us, about 100 miles, give or take. Depending on where you are, you're about 104, 105 miles. Maybe a little farther. And we've got the same blue skies and a few clouds, but not bad.
There's some gray clouds, but they don't look, they're very few and far between.
Once again, guys, if you'd like to support the channel with equipment and travel expenses, or with the deductible to get the iPad fixed, we take Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. We also have www.givesendgo.com/live with Joshua. If you'd like to support us in another way, you can email us live with Joshua at proton.me.
I couldn't do hot sauce. I'm not.
And
big.
Nightbot is putting all that information across the screen.
Me too. If I
Right,
had it,
Fireball Gal, that's what we've been saying every time we come up there. We're only about an hour and a half away from camp. That's how we can come and go so much. From our
so
house,
tomorrow evening y'all might get Josh because I'm gonna be at the preacher's house.
from our driveway to Bunker
At a
Hills, about
women's
104
thing.
miles, give or take.
Our women's ministry is having a get together tomorrow evening.
I don't know about my shirt off my back, but I'll get my flip-flop off my foot.
So you're a half an hour from camp. Is that north or Fireball Gal?
I'm
East,
assuming
west?
I'm assuming it's further past Inwood out that way.
Fireball Gal, do they have a new camp yet? If you don't want to say it,
Oh, but she's not in Discord yet.
email us at Proton
She says Northwest, whatever Northwest is.
Northwest. Oh, okay. That's kind of this way, honey. Like,
Well, I'm trying to picture in my head like which direction that would be, because I know you kind of go. I don't know if it's like out past Brooklyn Springs, if it's like out past like Inwood, and all that. Like you go past the traffic circle, and I kind of go from there. I'm not really. I'm still learning that area. I just learned that there was an ice cream counter though last week.
yeah, I hope they
I
find
don't
something soon.
Really know that area.
I know they had a couple places in mind yesterday. Outside of Berkeley Springs. We went to Berkeley Springs rally.
I know I sent her an email for Discord. Did she ever get it? Because I never did see her pop up.
How about Gal? Did you ever get the email from about Discord?
Because I definitely sent it. It went through. I'm looking at my email now.
This thing is going to be the death of me.
Outside of Berkeley Springs.
I just said that.
8 miles from Berkeley Springs. Were they at Berkeley Springs when we were there a couple weeks ago, months ago, whatever it was? We were still so new when Berkeley Springs was going on. I don't remember.
We only been there once before.
Because that's when I got a picture with.
It's been, how long
Brian.
ago was that? So she can look back. August 24th was when it was. It's just our mod only chat.
It's the best way to keep things clean in the chat rooms.
Y'all, if the weather is permitting, we will be doing our tailgate Sunday at church, which is church outside. You know, we might not do church, but we'll cover the events afterwards of, you know, the tailgating and, you know, all the first responder stuff. And our church does this at least once a year. Once a year. You messaging your little brother. Oh, let's see. Banana bars. eat a whole lot of sweets. I do, but I don't. And I gotta get back on track. And that's what this one don't realize. What was he asking?
Well, listen, we said we're going to do push board yet. He said he went later that day and got one from Lowe's. So I asked for him to get a plain Jane simple used Craftsman that costs too much. I said, oh, I know. And just think, I have that. My mine's a mulching dragon version and a backpack blower.
Guys, we're almost at 2 hours. It's been a great chat. I think we're going to talk to about 2 hours, and we're going to get off of here so we can get dinner started. Oh, dinner go. Well, we got some of it in the oven, but dinner just getting stuff together.
Lasagna without meat. You sound like, huh?
They're vegetarian, I think.
You sound like my ex who would make hamburger helper without the hamburger. Boy, they can't have that worked out because I didn't eat it.
Have nothing against anybody, y'all. You know, we eat meat, she doesn't. Look, run, run, run.
Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Faster than my bullet from my gun, gun, gun. Hey, we could have been Porch karaoke.
Sporty gal,
That's 40 gal. Told that they were hitching on the way out.
we didn't beg for any money, y'all. Other than we asked to help get his iPad fixed. And then when we pretty much figured out that it's probably under warranty, we haven't asked anymore. So y'all need to go on.
Social Up and Gibson Go is still up if they would like to help.
We don't come on here and beg.
You need to get my iPad fixed, though. I'm paying for it every month still. Paying for the device itself, plus paying for the service on it, because it's through the phone company.
You too, Jamie. Yeah, it's, as you can tell, we got trolls coming in.
My control.
Who got that one? You or?
I got 40 gal as soon as it popped up.
No, just
DJ,
so corn
I
on
love
cob
corn on
and
the
put it
cob.
in
When
it.
I haven't turned my grill on in probably 2 summers, I used to love cooking on my grill. I have a practically brand new one back there that I haven't even used. I've got grills, I've got a portable grill, a portable stove, a portable flat top. I've never even used my
With
portable
the
flat
husk
top.
on.
Yeah, that's how you cook it on the grill. But I've got a portable flat top or a 3-burner, I think what it is, that I've never even used. Because it doesn't take the
That
green
is going to get moved if that big truck has to come through here.
with the pilot.
The pilot.
I bet it's going to get moved all right. It'll get moved.
I meant by the.
It's going to get moved by that truck. I can't wait. I'm honestly surprised they haven't had a truck and trailer come through lately.
It is good on. I had to 'cause I had to cut it off the corn, but I love it.
I really need to try to get the money to get propane for this weekend for Turkey Sunday. Because I ain't cooking nothing without propane. I don't have any propane. I've got the grill, the griddle, and the stove, and no way to use any of the 3. We talked about using the flat top, but I don't have propane.
You didn't put the fair warning up at the top.
I'm not sure. I can't do so much on this.
You could hit it and then put, it says pin post, but not now, now that we're fixing to leave. Get out.
You gotta run.
Okay,
run,
guys, we're right at less than 10 seconds from being 2 hours.
What are you doing? A timer going?
No, it's right there, an hour and 59 minutes and 59 seconds, right at 2 hours.
Oh.
I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. We will might get back on later, don't know. We just gotta start dinner.
Dinner's been started. Where's my timer?
So
This took a 39
that sounds good,
minutes dinner.
Fireball. Well, hold on a second.
Run.
Now if Josh keeps talking, y'all, I guess we'll stay on.
Fresh corn off the cob and fried in bacon grease. Fireball gal. We're gonna talk about this corn fried in bacon grease. You've got my attention now. It sounds really unhealthy and delicious.
Thank you, Fireball Gal. I guess I don't.
Fresh corn off the cob, fried in bacon grease.
I know y'all like me. I guess, and it's his chat.
But I'm gonna make a new channel, Live with Bird.
And I bet y'all get all your subscribers plus more on my channel.
You can have them. And when we go to rallies and we go to events, I'm gonna sit back and mod, and you
Hey.
can be boots on the ground.
She said you had her attention. She had your attention with fireball shots.
Well, it was something about fireball shots. I missed that.
Fireball Gal is right here.
I don't know. I didn't say nothing about fireball shots.
No, you were talking about that you had her she had your attention with
Oh yeah. Really, what I need to
he
do
is
is get
very easy to be amused, y'all.
some. I really need
Y'all
to get
can't
some
tell.
Dr Pepper and some cream soda because they said that Old Smoky salted caramel whiskey is delicious with the Dr Pepper cream soda, but I don't have any. I'll get regular Dr Pepper. I don't have the cream soda one to try with the salted caramel whiskey.
Josh cooks pretty good, y'all. So
I don't know what
okay,
you guys are
Barbara,
going to
we
do.
might be back later tonight.
I don't know what you guys are going to do when we send our chairs to get refinished, to get resanded and stained. Might have to do that during the winter when we won't be sitting on them anyway.
That sounds good because I can eat different things now, DJ, than I was once was able to. Josh wouldn't be able to eat it. That was only 30. Your brother being a smart butt. Gotta love his brother. Brotherly love. 18 months apart and Josh is the oldest.
When we talked about cost it too much and it's only $30. Man, get the out of here. Brother told me the other weekend he go to Lowe's to get a new push mower and it costed too much and he said it was only $30. Dude, get the out of here. I paid over $300 for mine. And I bought a backpack leaf blower the same day.
Run, run, run.
Faster than a bullet.
Well, it's not running right now, it is. It's more like hopping.
Run, run, run. Faster than a bullet from a gun.
Don't sing that song. You know what the song is about. What are you saying? You wish yours what?
It was only $30.
Good Lord. Brotherly love over here. They didn't talk for a year and a half, y'all, so I guess they're making up for that lost time.
Well, that night at Walmart, he was either going to talk or was going to kick his ass in the middle of Walmart. And that's just where we were at.
And ever since, y'all talked.
Well, he was
I actually gone to lunch and dinner with them, and
well, we were going to talk or he's going to get his ass kicked and get thrown out of Walmart. I'd hate to think that he'd get his ass kicked by a little skinny mini
okay.
like me.
It seems like everybody's quietening down.
You're watching a deer, we're watching a squirrel.
We have a community squirrel that climbs up on our, not the squirrels, that, you know, the critters,
Well, he is freedom squirrel. He is running freely.
but he'll climb up on our porch and he will sit on our railing and look in the door at us.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone except Joshua.
You have a good evening too, DJ. Okay, Jerry, you have a good night as well. Yes, you had my attention with fireball shots.
Did she say something about fireball shots?
No, we'll just be.
Okay, guys, we're getting off of here. Y'all have a good evening. We'll probably see you later. Either tonight or sometime tomorrow. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Talk to you later. Live with Joshua is out. Stayed over 6 minutes.